Maya Angelou defines home as a place where you can go as you are and not be questioned. But I would go deeper into this idea to say that home is where your family is, where those that don't question you are also.
The Loyola campus and community has served as a second home and an extension of our family since Jack started school here as a freshman. He's an only child, and Loyola has really provided him a sense of family and structure, whether it's in the classroom or the athletic events that he takes part in, the sports that he participates in. It's just been a wonderful, warm, supportive environment that has helped Jack to feel comfortable spending some days 10, 12 hours on campus.
When Bobby was first accepted into Loyola, it was a very proud moment, not only for me and his mother, but his grandfather. Seeing him, receive the welcome package and put the hat on, and me driving him to school his very first day. And guess who was at the circle receiving my son? And I was glad to hand him off to John Stewart. John taught me homeroom and algebra, and I remember telling John the same thing my father told John when I was here. He's all yours.
Some of my most memorable experiences came from the teachers here. Having Miss Waller as my 7th grade English teacher and inspiring me to read and made reading fun. And my senior year here, taking a black and white film photography class with Matt Zimmerman. I started off doing black and white film, and he inspired me to look at artists such as Robert Frank and Ansel Adams. And those inspired me to get into the career path I am now as an architectural photographer.
At Loyola Blakefield, I have found multiple different families. I've joined multiple different communities here, and I have found multiple second homes. One of those would be, I joined the Loyola Blakefield Players. And there, my theater friends and theater director, Mr. Chiapetta, they helped to guide me, and they also helped me to express myself. I could express myself both on the stage and off the stage.
One of my favorite things about Loyola, and something I appreciate so much, is how open the administration and faculty are. They really inspire me and encourage me to go into my different passions. An example of this is I helped lead a Asian Pacific Islander Desi American conference at Loyola this year. We couldn't have done the conference without the help of the faculty. Specifically, Mr. Maranya and Mr. McCall, they helped us throughout many months to plan this conference and gave up a lot of their time.
To hear Jack come home and talk about just the passion that these instructors have for the courses that they are teaching and how it translates so well to these young men, that is only going to ignite a passion within them.
Being here for 4 years as a student, going off to college, and then being able to come back and be on the other side of things as an admissions associate, as a teacher, it has been completely invaluable to my early life and career.
It's always a pleasure and an honor coming back to Loyola. Just last month, I was able to see 2 of my classmates, Terrence Garvin and John Davenport, inducted into the Hall of Fame here. And get to seeing them that night was amazing. Just to remember the bond and brotherhood that we had here, starting off in Sheridan Hall as middle schoolers, and to see where they are now in their lives and careers. It's been a blessing to see that.
The brotherhood with your classmates and with the faculty and the institution just grows stronger and stronger. And the older I get, the more fond I am and realize what Loyola Blakefield has taught me over the years. Not just the 4 years I attended, but the years after, watching classmates grow, stay connected, help one another out.
This year is my 40th anniversary as a 1982 graduate of the class of what was then Loyola High School. 40 years, wow. And it's an interesting experience having a son go here, and having left the campus many years ago, having attended many years ago, to see how things have changed, but they're still the same. The fundamental building blocks of what it is to be a student here and what it is to take away as a graduate of Loyola is the same. Maybe a little bit more in the STEM classes, but it's that fundamental liberal arts education, teaching people how to be a critical thinker, a critical reader, a kind person, a compassionate person, a moral person. All of those things I see still being instilled in the students today, and my son Jack, which is why he came here. And it's an incredible place. The Jesuits have been at this for almost 500 years. And in my family, Jack is a third generation Don. And that's not by happenstance, it's not by accident, it's because we've entrusted him to Loyola. We believe this is the best place for him to be surrounded by people, fellow students, fellow families, teachers, coaches, administrators, staff that will get him to be the man that we would like him to be.
Loyola Blakefield has been a home for over 15,000 different families and has accepted thousands and thousands of students with different backgrounds, with different stories. Maya Angelou says that the ache for home lives within all of us. And I think that Loyola Blakefield can soothe this ache by being a home for thousands more students to come.